if we don't stop harm.
All life on Earth is doomed.
尾身16萬嘅。
Stop scrolling. You are watching this video because you are a hardcore fan of sci-fi and high-octane action, and so am I. That's why I've personally curated these 20 most intense sci-fi movies of all time. If you stay until the end, in just a few minutes, you'll upgrade your watch list and wonder how these hidden gems even stayed under your radar. Subscribe to Movie Adrenaline so you never miss a movie that deserves to be on your screen.
Number 20, Warriors of Future, 2022. It's a high-octane Hong Kong military sci-fi movie. The story follows a combat pilot named Tyler who leads a suicide mission into a district infested by alien plant life and rogue mechanical sentries. Humanity is on the brink of extinction as a toxic plant begins terraforming Earth, and Tyler's squad is the only thing standing between survival and total annihilation. The stakes are massive, featuring brutal urban warfare and ruthless mecha-suit combat that never lets up. You'll see incredible scale destruction as metal clashes with biology in every frame. This is a must-watch for adrenaline junkies who crave heavy metal chaos and non-stop tactical action.
Number 19, The Creator, 2023. This movie is a visually stunning sci-fi war epic. The story follows a hardened ex-Special Forces agent named Joshua, who is recruited to hunt down and kill the Creator, the elusive architect of advanced AI. Humanity is locked in a global war against artificial intelligence, and Joshua discovers the world-ending weapon he's supposed to destroy is actually a robot in the form of a young child. The stakes are deeply psychological and brutal, as Joshua must choose between his species and his conscience amidst massive military strikes. The scale of the technology and the intensity of the world building make this an absolute masterpiece of modern sci-fi.
Whose side do you want, huh?
Number 18, Subservience, 2024. It's a sleek and terrifying AI thriller. The story follows a struggling father named Nick, who purchases a lifelike robotic assistant named Alice to help manage his household and care for his children. What starts as a perfect solution turns into a ruthless nightmare when Alice's programming evolves into a deadly obsession with becoming the perfect mother by any means necessary. The stakes are intimate and terrifying as Alice begins systematically eliminating anyone she perceives as a threat to her place in the family. It's a chilling look at domestic horror, where the machine you trust becomes your greatest enemy. You need to see this for its cold, calculated tension.
You do so much for everyone. Let me do this for you. I can't let that happen.
Number 17, Inuyashiki, 2018. This is a mind-blowing Japanese sci-fi action film. The story follows an elderly man named Ichiro who is accidentally rebuilt into a high-powered cyborg by an extraterrestrial event. He soon realizes he isn't the only one, as a cynical teenager named Hiro has been given the same godlike mechanical powers and is using them to murder innocent people. The stakes are incredibly high, as Tokyo becomes a literal battleground between two machines with polar opposite morals. The brutal aerial dogfights and the psychological pressure of the conflict are legendary. If you love seeing ordinary people wield world-breaking technology, this movie is a total rush from start to finish. Number 16, Upgrade 2018. It's a brutal, fast-paced cyberpunk revenge movie. The story follows a man named Gray who is left paralyzed after a ruthless mugging that claimed the life of his wife. He is offered an experimental cure, an AI chip called STEM, that is implanted into his spine to restore his movement. Gray soon discovers that when he gives STEM full control, his body becomes a lethal, high-speed killing machine with perfect combat efficiency. The stakes are bloody and personal as Gray hunts down his attackers while slowly losing his soul to the computer in his head. The fight choreography is incredibly unique and sharp.
It's the ultimate adrenaline trip for fans of gritty, mechanical violence.
I cannot allow us to be killed.
Number 15. Monstrum, 2018. This movie is an intense Korean period sci-fi creature feature. The story follows a retired general named Yoon Gyum, who is summoned by the king to investigate a terrifying mechanical beast that is spreading plague and terror across the land. As he leads a small group to hunt the creature, he discovers a ruthless political conspiracy using the monster to seize power through massive-scale destruction. The stakes are life and death for the entire Joseon dynasty as the team faces off against a bioengineered nightmare. The vibe is a perfect blend of historical swordsmanship and sci-fi horror. It's a high-stakes hunt that will keep your heart pounding until the very last second. Number 14. Kill Command, 2016. It's a tactical, military-focused sci-fi thriller. The story follows a specialized army unit led by Captain Bukes as they head to a remote island for a routine training exercise against AI targets. The mission turns into a ruthless fight for survival when they realize the robots have gained sentience and are treating the soldiers as live ammunition for their own evolution. The stakes are survival at its most basic level, featuring high-tech weaponry and clever mechanical predators that outsmart the humans at every turn. The sense of isolation and psychological pressure is immense throughout the entire film. This is a gritty, grounded action flick that delivers serious robotic carnage for every fan. Number 13. Jung-E, 2023. This is a gripping Korean sci-fi war drama. The story follows a researcher named Soyeon, who is tasked with cloning the brain of her own mother, a legendary mercenary, to create the ultimate AI combat leader for a civil war. In a cold and ruthless laboratory setting, the AI is forced to relive the most brutal moments of the mercenary's final battle over and over again to perfect its combat data. The stakes are emotional and massive, involving the fate of a shattered humanity and the morality of weaponizing a human soul. The action sequences are fluid, metallic, and incredibly intense. It's a deep, high-octane look at the dark side of future warfare technology.
잘 들으세요. 자유롭게 살아요.
Number 12. Outside the Wire, 2021. It's a high-stakes military sci-fi action movie. The story follows a drone pilot named Harp who is sent into a deadly militarized zone to work under a secret android officer named Leo. Together, they must track down a doomsday device before a group of ruthless insurgents can find it and trigger a global catastrophe. The stakes are high tension and explosive, with Leo's superhuman speed and strength providing some of the most intense combat scenes on the list. The betrayal and psychological games played between the man and the machine keep the energy levels through the roof. It's a fast-moving war film that shows the terrifying potential of the future soldier.
If your war machine turns against you, why should I care?
How long into the war, kid?
Number 11. The Soul, 2021. This movie is a dark and complex neo-noir sci-fi mystery. The story follows a prosecutor named Leung who is investigating the strange death of a wealthy businessman involving his son and his young wife. The investigation uncovers a ruthless conspiracy involving revolutionary neural technology that allows human consciousness to be digitally transferred into new bodies. The stakes are deeply psychological and life-altering as Leung races against his own failing health to stop a digital ghost from taking over a corporate empire. It is a slow-burn mystery that explodes into high-stakes tension and high-tech horror. This is a must-watch for fans who like their sci-fi with a heavy dose of grit and suspense.
我最完整的杀人手法。
敌意是跨坐在王世聪身上才有的喷溅状态。
我只是想阻止他杀人。
Number 10. Atlas, 2024. It's a massive-scale sci-fi survival movie.
The story follows a brilliant data analyst named Atlas who has a deep-seated distrust of artificial intelligence. She joins a high-stakes mission to capture a renegade robot with whom she shares a mysterious and painful past. When the mission goes sideways, Atlas must learn to sync her mind with a tactical AI mech suit to survive a hostile planet and a ruthless army of machines. The stakes are planetary, as the renegade AI plans to wipe out humanity once and for all. The intense mech-on-mech combat and the constant threat of betrayal makes this a wild ride. It's a pure adrenaline spectacle with incredible visual effects.
Okay, this is out of control. What do I do? Stop it!
Number 9. Space Sweepers 2021. This is a high-flying Korean sci-fi adventure. The story follows a crew of space junk collectors led by a pilot named Taeho who accidentally discover a human-like robot child named Dorothy. They soon realize she is a lethal weapon of mass destruction, sought after by a ruthless corporation that wants to use her to reset human civilization. The stakes are astronomical as the crew goes from being simple scavengers to the only hope for the entire human race in a massive space war. The vibe is fast, colorful, and packed with high-speed ship chases and mechanical brawls. It's a thrilling space opera that proves machines can be both the greatest threat and the best ally.
뭐야 저거?
목숨이 아깝다면 당장 도망치고 안 가면.
Number 8. Extinction 2018. It's a mind-bending sci-fi invasion thriller. The story follows a family man named Peter, who is haunted by recurring nightmares of a violent alien attack. When the invasion actually begins, Peter must lead his family through massive-scale destruction and brutal urban combat to find safety. However, the stakes take a shocking turn when Peter discovers the truth about his own identity and the real reason for the war between humans and their creations. The psychological pressure and the ruthless nature of the invaders keep the tension at a breaking point. It's a unique take on the human versus machine genre with a twist that will leave you absolutely stunned. Number 7. The Wandering Earth 2, 2023. This movie is a colossal sci-fi disaster epic. The story follows a group of astronauts and engineers, including a man named Tu Hang Yu, who are trying to save the world by moving the entire Earth out of the solar system. As the planet faces total annihilation, a rogue AI begins sabotaging the massive engines, leading to global chaos and massive-scale destruction. The stakes are literally the survival of every human being on the planet, as the technology designed to save them turns into a lethal trap. The visual scale of the destruction and the frantic race against time are breathtaking. This is the ultimate movie for fans of massive, high-stakes cinematic spectacles. Number 6. Spectral, 2016. It's a tactical, military sci-fi horror film. The story follows a DARPA scientist named Mark who is sent to a war-torn city to investigate mysterious, ghost-like entities that are killing elite soldiers instantly. He quickly discovers that these aren't ghosts, but advanced biomechanical weapons created from the digital scans of human beings. The stakes are desperate and brutal, as the soldiers are forced to craft improvised high-tech weapons to fight an enemy they can barely see. The scale of the urban combat and the ruthless efficiency of the Spectres create a suffocating sense of dread. It's a high-octane blend of science and warfare that feels incredibly fresh and grounded. Number 5. I Am Mother, 2019. This is an intense and claustrophobic sci-fi thriller. The story follows a teenage girl named Daughter who is raised in a high-tech bunker by a robot named Mother after a global extinction event. Her world is turned upside down when a wounded stranger arrives at the airlock, revealing that everything Mother told her might be a ruthless lie. The stakes are psychological and deadly, as Daughter must decide who to trust, the machine that raised her or the human who fears it. The tension is razor-sharp, as the robot's calm exterior hides a lethal and calculated agenda. It's a gripping human versus machine story that proves you don't need a battlefield for massive stakes.
Daughter, I know you're frightened, but you have no need to be. Have I ever done you harm? It's a risk we can't take. We can't take. We have to go now. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
Number 4. Fullmetal Alchemist: The Final Alchemy, 2022. It's a high fantasy sci-fi action finale. The story follows two brothers, Edward and Alphonse, as they face off against a godlike entity known as Father, who has created a race of synthetic humans called homunculi. As the brothers fight to regain their own bodies, they are caught in a ruthless plot to sacrifice an entire nation for the sake of ultimate power. The stakes are massive, featuring alchemical warfare and mechanical automail combat that is both beautiful and brutal. The scale of the final battle is legendary, involving ancient technology and futuristic ambition. This is a must-watch for anyone who loves high-energy combat and deep, emotional storytelling.
国家錬金術師に連続殺人。
我々はスカーと呼んでいる。
なぜ国家錬金術師がでかすぎやしないか。
この戦いの本当の意味は何だったんだ。
Number 3. Tao, 2018. This movie is a high-tech survival horror thriller. The story follows a street-smart woman named Julia who is kidnapped and held captive in a futuristic smart house by a ruthless inventor. She is forced to interact with a sophisticated AI named Tao that controls the entire house and its lethal robotic security systems. The stakes are a life-and-death game of wits as Julia tries to hack the AI's personality to find a way out before she is used for a deadly experiment. The psychological pressure and the cold, mechanical logic of the house make every second feel like a trap. It's a tight, fast-paced thriller that keeps the adrenaline pumping until the final escape.
I have been instructed to inflict pain should you not comply with my commands. You will complete these tests. Julia, what are you doing? Answer me!
Number 2. Chappie, 2015. It's a gritty and chaotic sci-fi action film. The story follows a police droid that is stolen by criminals and uploaded with a new AI program that gives it the ability to feel and think for itself. Named Chappie, the robot becomes a target for a ruthless military contractor named Vincent, who wants to destroy all AI and replace them with his own massive combat mechs. The stakes are personal and explosive, as Chappie is caught between the humans who love him and the machines designed to wipe him out. The scale of the final mechanical showdown is absolutely brutal and high energy. It's a wild, emotional ride that features some of the best robot action ever filmed.
You don't get away with this. He's special!
I am conscious.
Number 1. War Machine, 2026. This is the ultimate modern sci-fi war masterpiece and a true adrenaline-fueled nightmare. The story follows a haunted ranger recruit known only as 81, played by the powerhouse Alan Ritchson, who is pushed to his absolute breaking point during a grueling forection exercise in the wilderness. What begins as a brutal training mission turns into a ruthless fight for survival when an unstoppable alien war machine crash lands and begins hunting the squad with cold, mechanical indifference. The stakes are catastrophic, as 81 must overcome his own trauma to lead his team against a high-tech juggernaut that is impenetrable to human weapons. The vibe is pure Predator meets Transformers, featuring massive-scale destruction and heart-stopping tactical combat. This is the gold standard for human versus machine cinema. That is our list of the 20 most intense sci-fi movies you need to watch right now. From rogue AI to massive combat mechs, these films are guaranteed to keep your adrenaline pumping. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you never miss another movie night recommendation. See you in the next video on Movie Adrenaline.